Hi folks, welcome to my channel, GJ Armstrong. Today I'm going to be talking about hats. How to wear them, what types they are, and where to get them. Well, many people wear hats for various reasons. Reasons like you got no hair to protect your head. If it's sunny, it can burn your head, especially if you shave your head like me. On the other hand, it might just be a look you like. It might be part of your character. So the minute you put on a hat, it changes your appearance. It suddenly tops it off, so to speak. And this is a straw hat, for example. Now the thing is, when you're buying hats, there's straw hats, there's felt hats, there's all sorts of different materials used in the manufacture of hats. Some hats are floppy and, you know, and they're malleable. They move, you know. So when you put it on, it's you straighten it out and it looks the part, but it's not stiff. On the other hand, you can get a lot of hats which are like this one, which is what they call a hard hat, or it's a lacquered hat. And this is straw or cloth, and then what they do is they spray it with a lacquer and put a shape into it. Now these kind of hats all have different styles to them. There's this kind of cattleman style, like that, where you've got the rib down the middle and the two divots. And then you've got other styles which are more squared off, like this one. So when you put these on, they really look the part. And being a musician and playing Americana music, this is the kind of thing I wear on stage. And it's the look. Hello, somebody wants me. But there's also felt hats, like this one. This is a felt hat. And if you notice, it's a pinch front on it. So there's different types of, or shapes of hat. And it's quite a wide brim on this. And you've also got this kind of hat. This is a vintage hat. It's got a real strong pinch on it. But of course it gives a slightly different look to it. And you know, it's not so much a cowboy hat, but it's sort of Midwestern. A Midwest hat would be worn. Then you've got this type of hat, which again is a pinch. It's a felt hat, it's pinched. It's got a wide ribbon round it. But if you look at the brim is slightly upturned and it's not pulled down. It's the kind of hat you'd see if somebody was wearing that with a suit and tie type of thing. But you can pop down the brim and it gives it a completely different look. So the way that you shape your hat and tilt your hat, the tilt is something else. If you put a tilt on, it gives a little bit of attitude towards it rather than wearing it straight, which isn't bad, but the minute you put that tilt on it. Now you can get this kind of straw hat. The brim on this is not too wide, it's not as long as the other ones, it's a shorter brim. But inside the edges of a lot of hats, especially straw hats, you get a wire that comes inside it. So that's how you get the shape of the hat, and it keeps the shape in. Now I've sort of fashioned that one so it's not too extreme, but on the other hand I've got some straw hats with a wire on the brim which I've tightened up quite a lot, so it's really pulling, and I've pulled it down at the back, down at the front, and rolled the sides over quite well there. And so that's the look you can get by wearing different hats. And there's also, don't forget, the baseball cap, or in this case a trucker cap. The difference between a baseball cap and a trucker cap is that the front of a baseball cap looks like that. It's sectioned like that, exactly at the front. But on a trucker cap, you see the seam there, and it's all a full piece there. So what it does is it gives it that kind of shape at the front. I prefer this kind of shape of cap. And this is only a cheap one, but it looks the part, you know. If you like the Americana look, then away you go. This is what we call distressed. This means that it's been mashed up all along the front, and all the embroidery is sort of pulled away. It's a distressed, washed look, and that's the kind of thing you throw on with a pair of jeans and a shirt if you're messing about with your pickup truck. That kind of thing. Then of course you got a felt hat with a cattleman top, which again gives a different look altogether. Tip that and away you go. So that's just a few of my hats. I've got more hats than I have guitars, but watch this space, you never know. So if you haven't been on my YouTube channel before, GJ Armstrong, please give it a look. Comment in the box below and tell me what you think of the hats, and if you got anything to add, tell me if you like them, if you don't like them. And please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel, so the algorithms don't work unless you've got subscriptions. So don't cost you anything, just please click the button, subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.